Hi, Sagittarius, and welcome to your November 2015 love forecast with me. This is Heart Divine. I do apologize for the delay in the reading. We're already going to the second half of the month, but I do hope that I'm still not too late to deliver you whatever messages and insights that I'm getting here for you. Um, right now with Sagittarius, what I'm getting here is really more something to do with a situation, a relationship or partnership that you wanted to grow or have some sort of changes therein. So it could be with a friend, it could be with someone you like or someone you're dating, or it could be with your boyfriend or girlfriend or partner as a whole. So I'm just seeing here that this other person is probably either being dishonest with you or they are not telling you everything or whatever they are truly feeling or thinking in the situation. And this is a time that you wanted to get some sort of clarity on where you are, where your relationship is at, and what is the truth in the situation. And I do believe that you will be able to find that clarity by the end of the month as you enter January. Um, it's just that, you might just have to undergo a lot of thinking, a lot of observing, and a lot of planning. So, getting clarity is all good, but just you just need to be aware that, it's not just suddenly going to pop in your life and suddenly he will be very, very open to you. So there are just some kind of process and steps that needs to be taken into consideration as well. So what I'm getting here is that a lot of Sagittarius have been, I guess, evaluating their life as a whole because I do believe that there is a sense that they are happy, but all at the same time, you really cannot say that they are entirely happy. Like, for example, they're living a good life, they have money, financial stuff is okay, there is a sense of accomplishment in them, and you know that feeling wherein they would feel that they have everything that they wanted, yet at the same time, they are not completely fulfilled. And this is the time wherein whether you are single or in a relationship or in a complicated relationship, you are putting focus on what makes you happy and why are you not happy in a situation or in a relationship itself. So this is like you are realizing how things are just off balance. It's like if there are two scales in a life path or in someone's life, it's like the other scale are filling in with a lot of attention, love, happiness, and material stuff over and over. That the other scale is being left empty. And no matter how you put too much love and material stuff and attention to the other scale, it will still be off balance and um, it will still not work. You need to put attention to every part of your needs and your wants in a more balanced manner. And this is what your eyes is opening up for. Because in the recent past, I kind of feel that there's something that you might have found out or realized, not really with the other person, but this is really more about yourself as an individual. There's something that you have figured out. It's like suddenly a light bulb came up on your on your head, and you had some sort of an idea on where things are. You probably already know what path should be done or what should be done and what the problem is. But the issue is really more of but you don't know how to take necessary actions to get to that goal, to get to what you want and what makes you fulfilled. So it is showing us here that any type of doubts, misunderstandings you have, this will be clarified soon. But also, it is also a reminder for you to know and realize that sometimes when you are very focused on one thing, you are getting blinded by the surroundings in itself at the same time. So um, it's very nice to know what the problem is, to know what is lacking in your life, but it's not very good to actually just focus on what is not there, to what is not working. You need to see the bigger picture. Is I guess would be the very challenging stuff that most Sagittarius will be encountering at this time. So so again, I'm getting here that you are focusing on something and one thing to whatever that may play out in your love life and relationship. Since this is just a general reading, so I cannot really say much on what you are putting focus on. But for example, you have found some kind of an issue of you and this person, you're not really very open to each other, and now you are focusing on what should be done for for you and this other person to be more closer and more open to each other without really getting into some sort of drama and arguments as a whole. So it's really more about you focusing on that and knowing what should be done and what steps to make for things to to go in a way that it builds something more profound in a certain relationship or situation that you are in. So, for a lot of Sagittarius, I'm getting here that it's really more about planning and observing things. So, this is not a time for you to actually make some hasty decisions just because you are realizing what is wrong in the relationship. This is a time wherein you need to reconsider things. I guess reconsider is the biggest keyword that I can tell you, because a lot of things that is around here is all about reconsidering a certain situation or relationship. So whether you are single, wanting to find love, wanting to find someone to be with, there is something that you needed to consider before making necessary actions to why you are single, why you're still waiting for someone else to come into your life, those kinds of things. And even in a complicated situation or in a relationship as a whole, I kind of feel that you still need to observe and think about this and reconsider a lot of why you are not getting the fulfillment that you've always wanted and what you desire the most. So so what we're seeing here is just like what I've mentioned earlier, it could be the other person is not being very open to you. And the focus is really more about what makes you feel secure in a certain relationship or situation. Like for example, if you are in a abusive relationship, it could be that you just went along with this person, but this is a time wherein you are being guided to stand up for yourself, to actually have a say in this. It There is something about selfishness in the reading that we have right now, but this selfishness is really not something that is bad for you, because I kind of feel that it is actually telling you that this is a time for you to be selfish. Go for what you want, go for what makes you happy, go for what you need, and what you truly want to say and do in a situation. Go to whatever you are feeling or what your gut feels tells you to do. It's really more about you giving satisfaction to your own feelings. So I'm really not saying that you should, make a drastic life-changing decision. Like, for example, you are in an abusive relationship and, you never said no to this person before. And could be that there's something you do not want in the situation. And this is a time wherein we are being guided to actually say that, hey, this is wrong. This is not the way that we should handle this. You have to say your piece. And it's also telling us here about some kind of patterns that maybe are not healthy. And you may need to, stop the cycle of this unhealthy pattern or whatever you are going through with a certain person, because you are now going for what will makes me happy, what will makes me feel secured, and what is the right thing to do. So overall, if you have been in a stagnant situation, stagnant phase in your love life or relationship, I do feel and see that by the end of the month you are moving, and it's like you're finally moving forward. There is some change that is finally happening in your life and in your relationship. And this is always a good thing because I kind of feel that, it's as if you're moving to another chapter in your life, another place or another island, or, um, going for another adventure in your life as a whole. So I guess we can all say that the month of November is really more about thinking for yourself, working on your needs, your wants, and what satisfy you as a whole. And slowly, once you have reconsidered everything, that is a time for you to make a decision and make an action to how to go about that, and how you can move forward in this, how you can um, how you can make the boat running again. For you to get away from certain situations that are just holding you back and that are just not being healthy for you. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for Sagittarius, your messages for November 2015 love forecast. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, please do check out my website and the details at the description box below this video, and I'll see you next time.